And now we get to bring in Roch Kubatko to talk about, well, a little bit of all things Orioles. Of course, he's got the School of Roch on MASNsports.com as well. And Roch, first of all, where's the grand assistant today? Because I've been very used to you having her.
I may have a photo. I'm not sure. Can we see her right there?
There's the baby bunny.
Look at that, right?
Not proud grandpa at all over the
Not
whole
at
thing.
all. My assistant.
For those of you who haven't seen it, she has been knee-side for just about every team Zoom that we have done this year. The hardest hitting reporting for sure. But Roch, we want to dig in on this, obviously. Zimmermann was very humble, in my opinion, in spring training when he talked about, well, it'd be nice if he could finally make the team when his family could actually be here, since he is a Baltimore native. And now he gets the nod here in Boston, where he was pretty successful last September.
Good job, by the way, working in Baltimore native, because there is a $20 fine if you don't refer to him as some sort of a local product. I think it's the law. Baltimore native, Loyola Blakefield graduate, Ellicott City resident, whatever. If you do all three, it's a triple word score like in Scrabble. So nicely done. But yeah, he certainly earned it. He had a rough outing his last start, but I think at that point in camp, now you're officially just getting ready for the season as opposed to trying to make the team. He was already on it. The 9 scoreless innings, like 1 hit allowed. And it really showed the different philosophy for guys competing in 2021 as opposed to, let's say, 2019 in the first camp with Brandon Hyatt and Michael Ice, where even if you had really good numbers, certain guys were already ticketed for the minors. It didn't matter. Austin Hayes, Ryan Mountcastle, a couple other guys, Chance Sisco, that did really well using Neil Diaz, but they weren't going to be on the team no matter what. This spring, we saw some guys who were able to pitch or play their way on the roster. And there were some guys like Keegan Aiken who pitched their way offense. So I think it was a little bit of a different philosophy. So Bruce was given that chance. Look, you pitch well, you're going to be a starter or you're going to be a bulk reliever, but you can make this club with good production. If not, you're in the AAA rotation and we'll bring you up later. And he certainly earned it.
You actually just mentioned a little bit of what I had been thinking about, the fact that Keegan Aiken had worked himself out of that spot. But Hyde earlier today said a big thing for Zimmermann was just how even keel and unbothered he was. It reminded me a little bit of Cesar Valdez. It just looks like he can't be shaken. How hard is that for someone so young to really have that mindset, especially opening series?
Right, and maybe it helps he's been in Fenway, even though it was 4 innings of relief, but he has pitched there and did really well last year in his second major league out. It was 1 run, 2 hits. So I think that could help some. It's not 35,000 screaming fans. Maybe that helps a little, but he has a lot of composure and he's kind of flown under the radar, and maybe that's helped him. He does not get as much attention as the Dean Kramers and the Keegan Aikens and already the Zach Lowthers and Michael Baumans and some other guys, DL Hall, Grayson Rodriguez. It's like, oh, by the way, there's also Bruce Zimmermann, who is a big-time prospect and has made the majors, but he kind of snuck up that organizational ladder. And maybe that did make it a little bit easier for him. He wasn't inundated with, all these interview requests and constant stories about him and the speculation of when he was going to debut. He kind of snuck up in September last year. And now we'll see whether he's here to stay or if he ends up back in the bullpen because bulk relief is going to be important, or if he goes to AAA. I mean, there are no guarantees, but at least he's here. And again, he certainly earned it and he has the right attitude, the right mentality. I think he should be okay.